It's 2019, new year. I do hope students and friends have been setting some goals. They can be very simple goals. I always recommend that, make them simple. Start out easy, work your way up to bigger goals. And again, not just in jiu-jitsu, on the mat, but in life, set new goals, whatever that might be, whatever they may be. But one thing I want to talk about is the dream killer, and I'm as guilty of that as anyone. In retrospect, I wish when I was coming up through the ranks that I had competed more. I wish I had fought MMA. I had as an example, I had a couple of different fights set up in MMA, and they both fell through. At the time, this is back when MMA wasn't really called MMA. It was NHB and it was legal, but nonetheless, I kind of wish I'd done that. In retrospect, there was time, even though I was getting older and busy. So I regret not fighting MMA. I regret not competing more. When I was coming up through the ranks, you didn't really have the opens. We didn't have a lot of these smaller organizations. They didn't exist. But I would save up all year and go compete at the Pan Ams or Worlds, that kind of thing. And again, that's one thing I regret. So for me, that's my dream killer. I didn't compete as much as I would have liked, and I didn't fight MMA. So that's on me. I look back and I kind of regret that. I feel like I didn't reach my full potential. So I want to talk a moment about killing dreams. Now, there are distractions to training. So I would call the primary distractions, and these are the legit distractions that take you away from your training. And technically, they're not distractions; they're responsibilities. And those would be work and family. Those are the two responsibilities, distractions that are legit. You have to work. You have to feed your family. You have to pay the bills. Secondly, family. Obviously, in family, like, be completely present. I always keep that in my heart. You keep that in my mind. It comes from the Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu, the Chinese Taoist philosopher. Always make sure, in family, like, be present. And that's important. Having said that, there's absolutely no excuse for those who can't find an hour or 2 hours per week to train. That's absolute nonsense. That's bullshit. So that brings me to the secondary distractions, the distractions that are nothing more than distractions. They're not responsibilities, and those are television and the internet. Okay, television and the internet waste hours and hours and hours of time every week. And I don't even really watch TV. I'll watch a show with my wife once in a while, or a movie. I like to watch a sporting event. I'll watch a hockey game or a football game or something like that. But I don't really watch TV because it's a total distraction. However, being accountable, I do spend more time on the internet than I should, on social media, surfing the internet, watching jiu-jitsu matches, that kind of thing. Although that can be somewhat productive. But those are the secondary distractions that you have to. Their time sucks. They waste your time. They take you away from family. They make you less productive at work, and they keep you off the mat. So I want you guys to really focus on eliminating or minimizing those secondary distractions, because again, they're dream killers and they're time suck, and you look back and you gain nothing from that. Nothing. So I want you guys in 2019 to focus on you should be able to make it in for at least 1 or 2 hours per week, regardless of how busy you are. It's going to make you healthier. It's going to make you mentally more alert and focused, give you that clarity. It's going to make your body stronger. It's going to help you feel better. Give you more confidence. It's going to give you more strength and endurance, et cetera, et cetera. And that's priceless. That's priceless. I look at my friends that are my age, and they all most of them look like they're dead and in the grave. I'm going to be 50 years old coming up here. Jiu-jitsu's kept me young. So focus on eliminating those secondary distractions and make the time to get on the mat, set goals, whatever they may be, get better, compete. Okay? I love you all. Your family to me. Keep it up.